Only one kid in history had ever attempted what Benny was about to. And he got eaten. So we were worried. Real worried. Even when Benny brought out the secret weapon. Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
We can't let him do this, man.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Slate Laced podcast. Yes, sir. We are back.
Love that sound.
Yep, happy hump day, all that good stuff. We got some real heat here in replace of our, fake heat light that's currently out of commission.
What happened?
It's out of commission. It dropped, and then the glass, it didn't shatter, but there's one piece of glass, and apparently that was crucial because it was like sparking. I plugged it in.
It was news to me.
So we're not gonna plug it in right now.
And she was telling me it was broke. I was like, oh dang, rest in peace.
But
so now, we're gonna get another one.
Yeah, we're gonna get another light.
Stick it on the wall, you say, right?
Yeah, but we'll probably also just have one for the table.
Okay.
The wall, we got some projects to do here on the Slate Laced.
Little DIY.
Yeah, we're gonna try to mount some stuff. But we don't want to get too
What's
crazy.
the sound? Doom, 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 doom. Home Depot. That little commercial.
That's Lowe's. Isn't
Lowe's.
It?
Oh, okay. My bad.
Come on, get your home renovation
I'm
departments
working on it.
right. Yeah. But let's get into this kick of the day because I'm seeing some heat. Blair, I know you talked about this on a couple podcast episodes ago. Ooh, but we got the nice little...
Water straight hitting right now.
You hit when you got that trolley in you. We got that gummy in you, it hit.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But, get into these real quick. DHL.
Shout out to DHL. They number 3 when it comes to shipping and handling.
Are they?
I don't know. UPS and FedEx is definitely ahead of them. You don't think of DHL first.
True, it's definitely a smaller brand, but they probably got better customer service.
Probably. I mean, USPS is definitely the worst though.
Well, yeah,
far.
we've talked U.S. Postal Service and their garbage. UPS probably not that much better.
You employed by one of the 3.
Yeah, but moving on.
So, anyways, Casablanca, you already know how I am. I'm a big fan of them. They put out a lot of things that really I just like wear and feel is like within my style range. So I was kind of glad to find them when I found them because 9 times out of 10 I was already wearing their type of thing. Yeah. It's just that I didn't know they existed and that I could get stuff from them. But they're kind of more on like the high end fashion, so I try to stay away from their clothes a little bit. Like, I want them, but they charging like $900 for a silk shirt. Sheesh.
Yeah, we ain't paying that.
They just released their first ever bag, travel bag. 'Cause I be carrying mine around to work.
You bagged up now.
Well, no, you just have work stuff in it. It's different as a manager.
You didn't go with like the straps like me and Eric get.
Nah, I can't do that.
You don't want the pack? Why not? The packs is tough.
I gotta do the little baby walk when I was walking into the when I'm walking into what's it called, the forum or something, getting ready to play a game. Getting ready to hoop.
Oh, you doing like the Russell Westbrook
you got
or
the little
something,
strut with it. You feel me? But So basically, they do the little high-end fashion thing. That bag they just released was like $1,300. So you can kind of see where it is. Like they charging $60 for socks, but yeah. So honestly, these shoes are really one of the cheapest things that you'll come across.
Right.
130, 140.
Socks.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Everything is high end. It's just kind of.
But these materials, like this leather.
But that's what I'm saying. So like they do solid A1 things for essentially, 150, 160. Not bad at all. I got these for retail off of NewBalance.com.
Off NewBalance.com. Okay.
7 a.m. They have PayPal.
Yeah.
They have PayPal. They don't have PayPal. They had Apple Pay. So I was Apple Pay ready, easy. I copped it in 1 minute or less. But anyways, so what Casablanca is doing here is this is I want to say it's their fourth different sneaker that they've released. Now remember, they did the first one in the orange, the ones that I was dying to have when COVID first started.
Yep.
They went and did the 327s, and in the green.
Yep.
That was the first pack.
Yep.
Complete. Got them now.
Yeah.
Got both
I was
of
about
them,
to
right?
say, you got all of
the
them.
green, huh?
Yeah,
The green
yeah,
and the
yeah.
orange.
Just came up on the green. Had the orange for a while now, but remember that was a struggle because that was during COVID. Times was tough. I mean, COVID's still going, but you know what I mean. That was at the beginning
Yeah, that's
of it.
when that financial hits you in the financials.
The straight reds.
Yeah.
Yes. And then they went and did the 237s. Remember they did the reiteration of that where it had like the Gucci vibes, but it was supposed to be the Moroccan flag. So they did those. They also did another take on the 327s as well. So I got my hands on all three of those. Not the full collection for those because like for me it's like OG but not necessarily OG. Yeah. And then now this is their newest silhouette, the XC72. So now
Yeah, because it's got this rubberized stuff on the...
they got, like, it has the vibes of the Nike Waffle Racer from back in the day.
Off top.
But you can see that, like, this side here is, like, dotted, and then this side is, like, I don't even know what you would call this. This is also, it's like as if you were going to go hiking.
Yeah.
You know?
But see, I didn't think you liked that because remember you didn't like that the Tom Sachs was getting the rubberized toe cap anyway. So.
On the front, it doesn't, the Tom Sachs, it doesn't.
The side is good?
It doesn't fit for me on the Tom Sachs.
Okay.
I think because of the first Tom Sachs that I saw is the OG one, and then I see him like come with that when we were all waiting for the OG one.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of a letdown. This is like a brand new silhouette. I don't really know what I'm gonna get, right? Like let's say this shoe becomes iconic, and then he hints at Casablanca hints at re-releasing this, and then bringing on and then they bring another silhouette or the same silhouette that we've been waiting for, and then they do something different than it. Right, then you become disappointed because you're like, I was wanting this shoe again, and you didn't give me this shoe again. You gave me this shoe with a minor change.
And they might go all mountain riggy, or they might go all dotted on that.
But that would then, be my exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, back to the sneaker at hand. This is their newest reiteration, or actually newest silhouette, XC72. This was the one that they were promoting. This colorway, but they always fall back to their traditional colorway, which is the orange and green. But I didn't want to do it because this was the one that they were first promoting, and I'm all about OG. Exactly. So if it's the shoe that you're promoting, I have to have it, right? If they show the orange one and then this one, I'd be like, I got to get the orange. It's just straight up. But it's just a really nice, nice mustardy color. Yeah. I like that the yellow lace here doesn't match the yellow here.
Because that'd be just too much.
Too much. We even get gold tips here.
Yeah, I always like a little. This is always a nice touch.
This makes me feel like high-end shoelaces too, because if you wear your sneakers all the time,
that will come out. Like it'll
exactly
poke out.
The lace will start to come undone.
Yep.
So if you get a nice gold tip, silver tip, whatever, you know that it ain't gonna fall apart. So shout out to them doing that, because they know that there's some people that aren't as fortunate enough and are gonna wear the same single shoe every single day. Yep. There was a time that we all did that, but now it's been many of years for me. So, but I still appreciate
you wore that one sneaker.
Stunting.
Yeah.
Stunting like my daddy.
Flex.
So and then they kept it subtle. Casablanca, they do that because I think that they feel like their name stands out within their design, their color, as it should.
Anything that you put out and do,
so you don't have to overbrand it.
Yeah, you don't have to do too much.
Yep. So all you have it saying is Casablanca right here on the front tongue. That's it. It says Casablanca Tennis Club. And then that's all that they got. They don't got to do too much more after that. They got the N on each side for New Balance. Say New Balance at the bottom. Boom. That's it.
And it's premium. It's quality. It
it's
really
premium
is
quality.
Suede,
even
leather.
inside, like when you just look at the detail, like on the actual insole, it says XC72 in there with a little design. It even gives you a little bit of a vibe of like a race car. Like when you look at this, like this would be like some type of tire. This definitely gives you a vibe of like this is a racing tire or something like that. And I think they did that on purpose because it goes along with their collection that they just dropped. A lot of their stuff is like silk scarves with racing cars on it.
Okay.
They messed with the Marlboro logo a little bit. Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, there we go. A little Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari. Yeah, exactly. So they went and did all that. And it's just like they hit it big time. Hit it out the park.
Nice.
So shout out to them with this little mustard vibe, because I don't even mess with mustard, but
No, but it works. It works.
It does. Like, the whole
It
shoe
works
fits.
on a shoe for some reason.
I can't rock it.
Yeah.
I know that's all you.
Yeah, that's this.
you know
is
I
a Blair
put something
drip.
on with it. I'll put something on with it.
Yep.
For real. I like it.
But speaking of yellows, let's get into what Legend here got. Pulling out the Jordan 1.
Oh man, you know me. I do what the public is mainly doing most of the time.
That's a nice material though.
It might be a different
What is this?
colorway, but you already know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the materials.
The materials is nice. Well, that's not a suede. What is that? Like
I
a
don't know.
what is? It's not.
Don't know.
You felt it before, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
we
you
just
felt
don't
But
know.
But I do have it on a couple of pair of the
Yeah,
ones
I don't know what it is, but it's nice. It's not necessarily a suede. It's like a little.
And it's not.
It's not
like,
as,
it's not
like,
like
rough
new. It's
as
not
a-
even new buck either. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's something nice. It's nice.
But if you all I know is the color ones, all the ones with colors.
Yeah.
I feel like most of them have like this little buck right here, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out.
yeah, whatever it is,
But
that
It's
material.
close to a new buck.
It's close to a new buck, but not much of a suede.
Yeah.
But is it safe to say that you on this Jordan 1 craze now? Are you trying to get all the colors? Like, what we doing?
It's safe to say that
Embarrassed me
I
last
am.
night.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
This guy
so he had to come with
embarrassed.
the
All
drip.
the heat. You come with drip one day. What you mean? Like it's
It's
and
a
the
one day drip.
And the crazy thing about it is like it's not even a 1 day drip. I don't even consider it drip. It's some shit that I normally do, my Peter Griffin shit, like I tell y'all. But yeah, like this guy is head of the pack.
At least when it comes to the footwear.
Thank you. Like we're not worried about you. Like you have that. But back to this though. Yeah, like I'm gonna say like the ones I'm really fucking with the ones. I like the way they fit.
Yeah.
I like the way they look. I think everybody agrees with.
It's
how
just
the
that
ones look.
staple. It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
staple.
I like this little bumblebee colorway with it too.
You feel me?
You know, I like my little hits of yellow, so I ain't
And
gonna be
even
mad
the
at
dude
it.
was telling me it's the same yellow as the lightnings that just dropped. You know, that I had on the last. You know.
Did you on the last?
You know.
Refer to the
Yeah.
last podcast, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I like it. I just
Yeah.
like them. They're firm. They dope.
They don't
nothing
break
too
the
much.
bank.
Nah,
They don't break the bank. That's
They
always
don't.
good.
They don't.
So
And
it's something that you can collect and get multiple colorways because you're not.
If you get it for
getting it for retail.
Yeah, and that's what you.
And
you
I
know,
think that-
Eric got the deals over here.
Yeah, you feel me? I think that I'm going. These are in store. We going in store. So
Yeah.
if you're talking about you can't, they're in store. Everything I'm getting, I'm trying to grab them in store.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Get that hands on right away.
You feel me? But what was I gonna say? I don't even know what I was gonna say. Just keep going. I don't
Yeah.
know what I was gonna say, but yeah, just I like them.
Mm-hmm.
clean.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm trying to go with all the colorways because even like right now, like we have our OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got the OGs, but I feel like in a year or two, everybody gonna be trying to look for all these wild colors, and they're gonna be up here, and they're gonna be considered up here, and then they're just gonna be sitting in my closet.
That's how I was feeling a lot with the Air Max 1. I wanted to start getting multiple colorways.
Yeah.
I have like a ton saved on StockX right now. I just haven't pulled the trigger. And luckily they're not too expensive either. So like, of course some colorways are like out of control, but a lot is still just like 130. So you can just get a quick buy. But yeah, the Air Max 1, I just like the way it fits on your foot.
Yeah.
And you like that look.
Yeah, and I like that
once
look,
you
like-
find a look, it's like
And you can do
how
a
can I
lot
not?
with Air Max 1s. Shorts, pants, like you can really do a lot style wise. So
How can I not want every color?
yep. That's
You know
why.
what I'm
So I
saying?
understand that. Just get one for like that's gonna match your fits, and yeah, you're good.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm fucking with the Jordan.
But I get what you're saying too, because it's like the Nike Dunk was an accessible shoe for the longest time, and then now they're expensive. So I could
Man, the
see what you're
Dunks
saying with
and
that.
but remember when
Dunks was like
Dunks was just a
just walk in
knockoff.
and you
a
get it.
hot $50.
Yeah.
I swear you can get Dunks for like $50, $60, and they'll always be around, and you'll be trying to look for an SP, anything but a
Dunks
dunk.
done got crazy.
Anything but a dunk. And now
But now you paying like $400 to get a pair.
Dunks was middle school for us. Like it was the biggest thing ever. Like people was on those Dunks, but they was cheap.
thank you. They was cheap. You get them high top, low top, mid top,
Yeah.
any top.
Yeah.
Just as long as it was a dunk. And the crazy thing about it is like
I'm still not that into them.
y'all getting but the crazy thing about it is y'all getting y'all dunks. Sometimes I see it because I'm not even a super sneaker head. I'm not even gonna say I'm a super sneaker head, but I do like my kicks. But man, y'all can't keep the dunk mixed up with the one.
I think that's why people. I
People
think
get
that's why
those confused
Dunks.
a lot.
And I think that's why they started popping off, because they looked like the one and they were like more accessible than the one. I felt like, because you could see a dunk before you saw a Jordan 1, so people was like, oh, this is kind of, and it's like, nah, it ain't the same.
It's not the same. It's
It'd
wider.
It's fatter, and it's like a little rounder in some places, where this is stiff.
Thank you.
You need that stiffness.
What's up, Jordan?
Your foot's gonna look like that in it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
the dunk's gonna move and transform. Yeah, but I think we onto something with that. Like, people were saying dunks is the next Jordan-ish kind of shoe. Like, don't even put them in the same category. And I'm not even a Jordan head, and I'm saying that.
But it's not the same.
And I'm not a Jordan head.
I've been out with people that have it on, because obviously I don't. Like I said, I have a pair of dunks for sale that have not been worn. So, but I don't have any dunks, you know. And obviously I only have one pair of Jordan 1s. But I've been out with people that have had on both, and every time they get mixed up by other people. Yeah. You know, so maybe we should bring both of them on here
and like really kind of compare and look into them.
Because it's like people are getting confused.
Yep.
But
even with the Jordan 1 low and the dunk low, people be trying to say like. But the dunk low, I would say, is way better than the dunk high. I've said that multiple times. But the Jordan 1 low still looks better, because it's something about the Jordan is stiff. It like stays with you. Yeah. It's too fat. Like,
you
the dunk is
fat.
fat.
Your toe is gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and for a person like me with a wide foot or my feet, sometimes like they fall into the shoe and do what they want. It's the shoe.
Yeah. Like, the dunk gonna morph to you moving. Like, you don't need that.
Exactly. And I like Cortezes too, and sometimes they morph to how you move. Yeah. Like, they widen out. Yep. They, you know what I'm saying? One might sit a little bit, you feel me?
That Cortez is that LA, that LA staple. So
yeah, it is. For sure.
You gotta have a little Cortez. But man, that one I saw, I think you was trying to get the Kendrick pack with me as well. We was both looking at those, but one was out of control. Yeah. It was like a rack and a half or something. I was like, Kendrick, it was the Dams or the Kung Fu Kenny or something like that. It was too much.
Imagine
but
how they're gonna be now that he's leaving all that extra.
Yep. The only ones I was able to afford were the ones I had, which were the house shoe.
Dang.
I got the house shoes,
yeah,
which I'm happy with.
I'm
happy with the house shoes.
Yeah. Those is heat.
And those are like they've honestly become a staple for me. I don't know why I wear them so much. It's crazy.
She killed those, but now she can't wear them in the drip challenge because
Look at, because they've been seen, huh? They've been seen.
I'm just saying, you gotta do better.
I got you stuff.
Man, look, we coming.
Yeah. It's been a little delayed, but the drip challenge is going to be on the way.
What you doing? Me and Eric, we shot last night.
Y'all got your picks up? All right.
We shot last night.
We got a little something last night.
It's coming.
We waiting for you. We waiting for you to slide over to this.
And then we're going to put them up on the story, so that'll be good.
Yeah, it's going to be cracking.
But before we segue into some releases, Blair, I know you got a little story time here. You tried to cop this morning. What happened?
Man.
You was a little disappointed?
All right, so... You know me. I know I stand alone when I say these things, but for me, the Huarache.
Yep.
You
have said this.
Yes, is in my top 5 all time. Like I stand by this.
And it's I like the Huarache. Trust me, I've had a pair, but like, it ain't a top.
See, but you don't mess with the OG colorways. If you really stare at the
I had like that green, didn't I? Didn't I have like a?
I don't know. But if you stare at the OG colorways, I feel like you change your mind. Because I think when people think of Huarache now, they just think of like the all black pair. Or some just like, or some like random color, or the all white pair. And so they're like, no, these ain't it. But if you really think about the 90s and how everyone wore breakaway pants and like windbreakers. It's those
brightish colors.
Right. Those colors went with it. You got to think about the time and the place that it was in,
True.
And a lot of people aren't doing that. So
and
for
you
me,
you have to base your drip on a little bit on the time that actually dropped.
And see, Blair, probably you got those pieces that'll complement that too.
Exactly.
But I get what you're saying. But I'm just like, the way the Huarache fit. Like, don't it run small? First of all,
crazy small.
It's
crazy small.
That's one thing I remember. It like cut off my circulation. Like, if you size all the way up in a Huarache,
I'm a 14 in Huarache.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
I'm a 14 in Huarache.
That's wild.
That is crazy.
Because they run really, really small and they're like snug.
That's crazy.
But also, I don't feel like you got as much support either.
Maybe not, but I mean,
but you ain't trying to run.
Yeah,
anyway,
but then also that's because we're spoiled. When the shoe came out in like 91, are you kidding me? If you wore that, that's innovation. You like, oh my man.
Yeah.
Like, these is comfy. Wow. Yeah, but our feet are in 2021, not in 1991. True. So of course, you know. But so basically, they've been released. What basically Nike's been doing is they slowly drop OGs over the years. Yeah. And you just got to do your best to keep track of them and get your hands on them when you can. They re-released the Purple Punch in the OG colorway probably like 2.5 years ago. Got my hands on them. About like 4.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's even a photo that circulates of Michael Jordan wearing it at I don't remember what championship it was that he wore that he had won, but he was wearing them at the parade back in the 90s. He had a pair on. There's the Scream Green. They re-released those probably about 4.5-5 years ago.
What we gotta start doing is what you gotta start doing is particularly is posting that pic in those.
Okay.
Post that you got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that'll just be that buzz.
You feel me? And it's like, yo, it shows.
Because then the people think it's just regular. Like, oh, you can just do that. Like, people don't know what they got on.
You feel me? And
or what you got on.
Them. You know what I mean? You schooling everybody like, nah, this is where, at least where I saw it.
Yeah.
I wanted it from. I don't know where you saw it. But I was here when I saw it.
Yeah.
Gotta put out that proof sometimes.
Then I'm gonna have to do that then.
And you gotta let. It's like people be thinking too, like, oh, you got that from me. Yeah. You got that from me. Like, nah, this is where I saw it. Yeah. I improvised it from here. But
okay. Then I'm gonna do that then. Say less. So, but then they re-released the Scream Green about 4.5-5 years ago. Got my hands on that. And then now they had. Remember they even did the one this year for the dang, what did they call it? They re-released it in 2003. The Stussy. The Stussy Hirachi. Finally got my hands on that.
Yeah. But you said you didn't even really like it. Like
Stussy's so
what you mean?
Though.
You did? I thought you were like, I'll get them, but like I'm not that excited.
No, I liked them. I liked them. Got my hands on them. And then they even redid these ones, the ones that I just dropped today. And then there was one other one that I had finally got my hands on as well a couple years ago. So essentially all that was missing was this one that dropped today. Now my thing is that
on sneakers, y'all.
On sneakers, but my issue as I go into the story is that the Nike Hirachi isn't really that big of a sneaker. It's a staple in society because it's an accessible shoe and a lot of people wear them. You know, you might go to your regular middle school and you'll probably see it on like maybe 10% of the kids that are there. You know,
if that. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. But go ahead.
But so my thing is like this shoe shouldn't sell out in the least bit. You know what I mean? Is there that many OG sneakerheads out there that are like,
there isn't.
These is the Hirachis. I gotta get my hand on them. Right? Like, cause yes, it's another Hirachi, but at the same time, it is an OG Hirachi. So I've been waiting for him. Wake up at 7. My bad. I'm lying. I sat here with him all night waiting for it. So I didn't even go to bed. I was waiting for them. And then I went and added them to the cart, size 14. Then it went through the whole like, and you're in line. I'm like, for a Hirachi? Mm-hmm. I'm in line for a Hirachi? Are you serious? And then it did the whole pendant for like 4 minutes. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's how long I be in it. I'm like, ooh, did I?
But it's
don't put me through that hoop.
A
Just
Hirachi
say I didn't
though.
Get it. Yeah.
A Hirachi.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Not a Nike Dunk.
Nope.
Not a Jordan 6, Jordan 5, Jordan 4, Jordan Hirachi. Whatever that everyone's waiting for. A Nike Hirachi.
Yep.
I literally thought it would just be like added to the cart. Like, got him.
No. Nope. We live in this culture now. It's a hype beast. Get greedy. Get your hands on everything. Try to flip society. Yep. Like
every single sneaker that drops.
I've been saying people don't even want it. People don't even want the shoes that we want. I'm like, y'all not even on Air Forces like this, but y'all will just sell out the what was the one I like that's kind of the experimental? Like, why is that selling out?
Yeah.
That should not sell out, but it will, just because people want like
money
to flip it and this to have and have not and show off what they got. And we live in this jacked up society. Why don't everybody just get what they want and get their style? And if it's not you, leave it. No, we gotta grab everything. Like, look, what would I look like trying to grab these?
Yeah.
What would Eric look like trying to get these? But people gonna do it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna sell out.
And see, but then now that creates a problem too, because it's like that shoe is heat. You know, and like I said, it's top 5.
They don't even know what they got.
But they don't know what they have, and and it's still a niche
wearing
shoe.
them to actually play basketball and stuff. Don't even know what they got. Wearing them in the tar and getting them.
Not the tar.
Yeah, the scuffed up because they don't know. They don't know what they got on.
But it's a niche sneaker. So the problem is that there's not enough people in my mind buying the OG colorway to Nike Huarache to be able to sit there and be like, well, I'm about to sell them for $500. No one's buying it. You know, your problem is that you're gonna end up having to sell it under retail or right at retail, and it's stupid because then now you still
just had everybody could
you could have had everyone get it, and now you're gonna sit here and pay fees.
But
seller fees.
Here's the thing, though. Yeah, you can say that. But man, somebody dumb. It's always
because you don't do your research. Because before this podcast, I probably wasn't researching prices like that. I was the one. Remember, I was like, "Oh, I bought it." And you was like, "Why don't you bid?"
Yeah.
But I was really like, "Buy." Like, but then as you do your research, you're like, "Oh, hold on, let me look at the value of what the shoe was. What it's going for now." Like, no, I ain't gonna pay that. I'm gonna bid and try to get it this way. But I was a buy it nower. Like,
I know. I couldn't even. I was hurt to find out she was just paying the sticker price.
Then once you look into your stuff, you get it.
Yeah.
It hit.
But I think it's always that one person though that's just dumb enough.
Exactly. There's people out there.
Buy it, and that's why we live in a crazy flipping world because people are not putting their foot down on certain
like stuff. We've said 40 billion times we're controlling the market.
Yeah.
If we just stop, there will be no resale. Like, but
there will be no more marketing.
But then you get it's like, oh, it's only 2 pairs of these left, and I really, really need these. I need these bad. That's my question. You gonna bid.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna buy it. Because you're gonna fold. Like just like that what happened with my black Air Forces. I'm like, well, gotta have it now. Because it was just going up and up and up.
It's crazy.
So that's the thing. It's like the demand just gets so crazy.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yep.
But man,
that's the game. That's why this sneaker world is not friendly.
It's not at all.
And they hit you in your pockets.
So I took long story long. I took the L.
You took the
L. Didn't get it. Man, I got to get it at some point just because the minute I have this
one, that resale market.
The minute I have this one, I could bring them all on and line them across and be like every OG Huarache I got. But I'm in no rush because I know that people are not going to be able to sell this sneaker.
Yeah.
They stupid for buying it. They're not going to be able to sell it.
It's not a sneaker you need right now, so you good. Like,
because I still never bought the other Nikes that I was telling you I was going to buy way back at the beginning of the year, the Waffle Trainer 2.
Yeah,
so I still never bought those.
This waffle head.
But those was only like $80, weren't they?
I'm still waiting.
Probably less.
Yeah, exactly. But that's my point.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like it's not a need. Like all those Air Force Ones that I have on there or Air Max, like not needs right now. Yeah. Like I'm just waiting. Cause go to let you know if it dropped below retail. That's one thing. Go let you know
the second it does.
And I'm like, all right, go. Let me take a look. All
right. I'm interested.
But they'll let you know. But on the subject of the Huaraches, Blair, how are we feeling about these? Size Officials love for the ACG collab.
Looking like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's an ACG collab with the Huarache. They're dropping for the Huarache 30th anniversary sometime this year. Yeah.
Now watch these sell out too.
Those will fly off the shelf, Blair.
Yeah, those are gonna fly off.
You think, especially you mix it with an ACG, which is like so hipster right now to be rocking ACGs.
They mixed this with the ACG.
Yeah, they did.
Tell me those aren't gonna fly off the shelves.
Oh, for sure gonna fly off the shelves.
But Blair, how you feel about them? I know they're not the OGs, so you still go after them or what?
No, I'm not going after them.
You leave them. I would go after it just because I'm not attached to the OG version of it. You know.
Like I said, I'm an OGs only kind of guy.
I like it.
Yeah. But I like these exactly. I'm feeling, anytime you put some purple on something.
You showed the.
I'm a go.
I'm literally trying to read the comments and stuff. It's a screenshot. Yeah.
Get into it.
I was about to say
what is it?
These new, they dropping the questions mid pink toe.
Are they?
Oh dang, a pink toe.
I like the questions though. I got a pair. But yeah, I'm into the questions.
Yeah, remember when I had them as a kid?
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, Blair, so you got 2 pairs of those questions?
Nah, so I had the one pair of the questions, and then I had the
other
like
one.
I forget the name, but it was the zip up, and it had.
It was question-esque? It was similar?
The name escapes me at the
Oh,
moment.
the other one's the Iverson. But then you had all AI. You
Yeah,
had
that
all
was my
AI.
favorite player, like back in the day.
Yeah,
him
the Z.
and, like,
What
Vince
were
Carter.
those? The answers?
Here we go.
The answer. Yeah, it really was like question and the answer. Yeah, the zip
it
up
had
thing.
his face at the bottom of the
Yep.
shoe.
Yeah.
And I used to try not to step on rocks because if you stepped on rocks, it would dent his face. Yeah, but yeah. I
Yeah,
used
those
to- I used
the
to
answers
do
weren't
those.
that good
Nah, you
looking.
tripping.
You think they're good looking?
I loved them as a kid.
I
That
know
was
you
my-
liked them as a
zip
kid
up,
until
right?
like the zip up was like, and it was like.
But I never
it was
zipped
black
it.
leather.
I
black
never
leather.
zipped it up though.
No.
No, you never zipped them up.
But
I
would you
had
rock
some
those
back
out
then,
of the off the court? Because I
Yeah,
feel like
I did.
that's a good court shoe. Like you really gonna
I
be
did.
on.
I rocked them outside
Yeah.
the court.
I'll rock them outside.
I feel like you probably could pull that off.
I'll rock them outside the court right now. For
Because
sure.
it is so retro, like that'd be interesting to see. I want to see somebody put together something with the answers on, like.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it was the black, gray, red hints on there.
And the face was gold at the bottom.
Yeah.
It was black. all
Yeah,
around.
I remember. I know you had two pairs of something. I knew it.
Yeah, I had one and one. It was never Jordans, but I would have
Yeah.
like all the other stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, I still gotta thank my
So
dad
you
for
still-
that.
yeah,
but it
you
was
still
just-
had. He was heated though. He
It
was
was just
heated.
never. It was just never Jordans.
Yeah, the only thing heat I had probably was the pro model, and that's just because that was our team shoe.
So since we are
But shout out to you getting a pair of Jordans before I did.
Here we
shout out
go.
to the first pair of Jordans I had. A pair of 14s.
yeah.
First pair of J's I've ever had was a pair of 14s.
I went with them, and they was not for me.
It was all bad.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, like it was weird. It was a weird day. It was a weird day.
It's one of them
But
days
it
where
was a
everything
grateful
clicked.
day. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, like yeah, like thanks. Like he not like no, like he don't like this is
Mhm.
thank you, like I appreciate it. But it was basketball season.
Got a hoop. Got a hoop.
Got a
Yeah,
hoop.
we was always
Shouts
hooping.
out to Uncle Fred. And laced me with my first pair of 14s. Thank you. But back to
Yeah,
the
what you
Allen
were saying.
Iverson conversation.
Yeah.
They drop in the question mid pink toe.
The pink toe's cool.
How you feel about it? Yeah.
I mean, I like the question silhouette, and like I was saying, like I think that the questions actually look better off the court.
Yeah.
Like it's a good lifestyle looking shoe.
Now, here's my thing with the question. Has to be low top.
You think? Yeah.
I can't wear the questions low top.
They do come up though.
Yeah,
they hit
they
that.
come up.
They hitting that ankle.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
they hitting that ankle.
They rub it. They rub it. You know what I mean?
The question is, it got that support. When you lace them up, you locked in.
Questioning the ankle is making an answer.
Yeah.
For real, like,
Yeah, but for real, like,
But I can't. I only want to.
they come up real high. But I rock the high, and I'm a fan of the low as well.
I feel it.
But you saw those in stores?
Nah, I haven't seen them in stores. I only seen like the all whites in store. I seen the
Okay.
all whites with gray. I seen the all white with like a little bit of black. I think.
But they still selling like the question like models in store,
they
which
still
is
sell the
good.
question mark. Right now, you know what I'm saying? In store,
Go
if you
high.
go to the right spot, they dropped from like 130 to like $78, $60. So.
And Champs is coming up.
Crazy affordable.
Champs is coming up with those deals and those. They're starting to put a lot more retro shoes back in stock, which
They're
is what
trying
I
to get
like.
people to be in store because
Yeah.
you were losing that for the longest time.
Because
where
you couldn't
didn't need
find
to go.
nothing. Like it was today's shoes, today Paul George 97, like
Yeah.
whatever model he's on,
Yeah.
16 and nothing else. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
the latest of the latest
Yeah.
and nothing. But now you can
Yeah.
really go to Champs and you see like, oh snap, like they got these from back in the
Because-
day. But it's because we're in that generation. What we just talked about.
Yeah.
We all about this hype culture.
Right. So
So
all
now
the shoes
Champs
that
like,
you
well,
desire,
get on the
yeah.
wave.
Yeah. So now they're putting it in, but the shoes that you
Yeah.
you would desire, you would just buy online.
Yeah.
If you ever went into Champs, you was basically crazy because
Yeah,
it
like
was
a year,
nothing,
like literally
nothing
last
you
year,
needed.
if
Yeah.
you went in there, it wasn't.
Nothing you needed was even
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
There was no point.
Yeah.
You know, and the crazy part is I would remember when I would go into Champs, like just on some like I'm with him and we just, you know, strolling through
Yeah.
the mall or something, like just just to do some random stuff. And we would just walk in there just to walk in there. People would trip out with the shoes that I had on. Like
Yeah.
the actual people that worked there. Wait,
Yeah.
what? Like, I'm like, dang, have
There
y'all
are
ever seen?
sneakerheads that work there though, but
Like my thing is
they
like
not
y'all
pushing
never
it.
seen sneakers before. Like y'all really tripping out on some Yeezys on my feet right now. Y'all really tripping out on some like, but that's because those shoes would never show up at a Champs.
Nah.
So for them, at best they're gonna see like this.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Don't put that in there. I mean, you ain't gonna get no Supreme collabs up in there. It's not gonna be that crazy. It ain't crazy, but I'm just saying they are doing way better with like kind of retro shoes from back in the day. You know those.
Especially as a fellow employee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, I went in there and y'all did y'all thing.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So.
It's cool, but shout out to Champs and stuff like that. Like, I definitely think they're on the up and up now. Like, I don't think it's ever gonna get to the level of like StockX type shoes, but it's a lot better.
Nah, they won't because StockX is not a place you go to.
Now,
I mean, unless you go to the what is it? The
back in the day, it was them.
Remember, East Bay.
Yeah.
East Bay used to, and then
East Bay
ordering.
It was such a hitter, and it was so cheap.
East Bay was the thing. I remember getting several basketball shoes off East Bay.
That was early 2000s for sure.
All types of
filling out the little newsletter thing type thing. Like, I want 1C, like 1C shoe, and then put in that order. Because you select that colorway and that model.
Now you know how impossible that would be.
Thank you.
For them to do that. Like straight up, because if you was able to be like, all right, let me put in the order for 1C, and it was like the Syracuse Orange Dunk Low. Do you realize that they probably have like
so many orders,
like 300,000 orders for it, versus like back in the day, like we all wore sneakers and we loved sneakers then and we love them now, but there wasn't enough of a culture. There wasn't enough of like a influx of people wanting them. That like, you know, at best they'd get maybe a few thousand orders of it. But now they wouldn't be able to do it because they wouldn't be able to fulfill it. It'd be too many shoes that they'd have to make.
That fulfillment center, they're gonna be stressed.
Really world. That's crazy. And we was in the shoes.
It's a brand new day.
We were in the shoes, but we'll be like, we're in them, and then they'll be for a specific reason. Like, oh, we're supposed to be hooping in these. You know what I mean?
That was the main attract. Like that was the main draw. Was just playing basketball. That's what got us into the sneaker anyway.
And it's crazy because it's like we play hooping them, and then literally right after get dressed and throw them back on, and just be outside. And like, it was because
if I didn't play basketball, I don't think all I'd be wearing some Vans.
I don't even think I'd be wearing Vans.
I don't even know what I would be doing.
I wasn't even wearing Vans then.
Yeah, you wasn't on Vans.
Chucks.
I think
I was in Chucks.
See, I think I just went straight. I went straight to Vans. I know that.
Yeah, you was in Chucks and Adidas. I remember that. You'd be in the high tops, high top like.
If it wasn't a basketball shoe, I was probably
Superstar.
in Vans.
And you'd be in Chucks. I was strictly like in Chucks, and then I was wearing basketball
shoes.
It
was basketball shoes or Vans, and that was it.
I was in them Adidas and Chucks because shouts out for that 2 for $89.99.
You know what I also had was them like the old school Vans though when it had the V.
The
V. Remember the V with the and it was It was like a Nike V, and those
they have those right now.
Those was the
hot.
I needed when I told, and it was kind of fat.
Yes, they're hot. They're hot right now, though.
Give me that Vans today. Like that's how you know you was a certified Vans wearer. Like it's not the checkered boards. No, that came late. That was high school. I'm talking about the Van with the V and it went all the way around. If you was wearing those, you was on. Those was the Vans, and those you could only find at like skate shops. So we had to go to like a skate shop to get them.
Or you can either now
like Borders. Like
now they be trying to downplay them and have them at like you'll go to like. Famous footwear.
Yeah, they think it's fun. I'm like, but them is rare though. But I'll take it at Famous Footwear. But nah, with the V, the Vans with the V, guys.
They brought them back. Yeah. But don't get it twisted about the checkerboard because it was.
No, the checkerboard is heat,
but it's also a classic because it was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. When,
was it?
Vince
Spicoli?
Yeah, was wearing it, and that's what's his name. Sean Penn. So he was rocking it in that movie, and that was at my high school, the high school I went to, but in like '81 or something like that. So it is an
that was
shoe.
The high school of Valley, by the way, Van Nuys, because someone I was like at a Mexican, I was at a Mexican spot, and someone was like, "Yeah, we've been from the Valley. We went to Van Nuys High School and stuff." They like, "You went there?" I was like, "No, my brother did. That was crazy." Yeah, Van Nuys High School was like the school of the Valley. It's crazy.
Then I think Don Drysdale went there as well. He used to play on the Dodgers, so it's like a lot of people went there. You know.
Yeah. But but the Vans shoe, and then the checkerboard was the next craze. It was checkerboard, get every colorway, red and white, the brown.
Well, see, I didn't say all that though. I said black, white. That's it.
The black, white, the brown and tan.
In high school, like around like I'm not.
That's when the checkerboards popped.
Yeah, like junior. No, fresh. The end of freshman year and the sophomore year. That's when I really was getting them. So I ain't gonna lie. I went to what was it? What was that dance for the girls at
the St. Hawkins. Yeah, St. Hawkins.
Yeah. Got a little bite, just a little St. I was like, Doo-Doo Brown.
Yeah.
Doo-Doo Brown out on the Brown Pro Club and checkerboard.
Yeah, I had the tan and brown. Blair did Pro Club out the... he sold out the dang store. He bought the store. Blair was pro... The reason why they was in business in the late 2000s was because Blair. He was Pro Club man.
It's the neck. Let him
the
know.
neck is good.
It's the neck is wonderful Pro Club.
I'm telling you, Kanye know. That's why, like, every time you see it now, don't get it twisted. Pro Club is the reason why you see necks the way you see necks.
No, that's true. That's true.
Pro Club and Profile.
And Profile. And Shaka.
Damn, AAA, y'all just got super passed on and stomped down. Like, I'm even gonna lie, like, at first, I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, coming in the game, you know, just outside all the time, it was AAA, you know, little 2X AAA. That droop.
The droop, I hate the droop.
Watch,
bacon neck.
The bacon neck is garbage. Like, get rid of your shirts, bacon neck is... Look at this right now. It's just mandatory. Like,
it has to be on.
Get it here or get the shirt off your body.
Put a nice color on.
Yeah.
If you're drowning, you know, put a nice hoodie on and tie it.
And because I even do that with Eric has too. I even tied my hoodies. Like, it needs to. Look, you need to have the stuff here.
It's gotta be on you. Yep.
Like, it's mandatory. It just is.
Crazy. But look, shouts out to Pro Club because for real, y'all really got that neck down pat. And y'all, like, man, like, it's just...
It really was a staple for, like, the men, I would say. I don't know any girls that was doing that. I wasn't doing Pro Club. But, like, for guys, it was a streetwear staple.
And tip. See, with Pro Club, you could probably get away with wearing that about 3 times before you wash it.
It was thick too, wasn't it? Thick
material was
crazy.
Yeah.
Before, because you know what I'm saying, like you might have it, you rock it fresh the first day. It's all Pro Club the first day.
It depends if it was a white tee though.
White tee, the white tee is fresh. Yeah. Second day, if it's a white tee, you might can rock. You might depending on what you did the first day.
Yeah.
Now if it was a black one, for sure run it back the next day. Third day, you gotta put a hoodie over that white tee. And I hope that you didn't get no punch or anything at the bottom.
Yeah.
That always
or
happens.
no punch at the collar at the top. Because you good.
That fruit, that juice box, that high C.
Straight up.
Really the high C,
That 4-year-old accent.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, shouts out to that. You know, never your tip.
But you guys wore that out, like, for real. I never understood that. But again, I think it was more of a male, like, thing anyway.
It had to. It had to be, collar had to be there. And then this was crazy. Then later on, it just V-necks.
The V-neck craze was crazy. The V-neck was like a movement.
It was like, for what though? Like, why are we out here? Like, half of us don't even got a chest.
No, that's what I'm saying. People wasn't benching. It was just put a V-neck on.
And some cargos.
Yeah. The V-neck was a whole thing. I rocked it. Like, unfortunately, I'm embarrassed now.
Embarrassed to say.
Because I'm about my neck. But, I was V-neck out. That was when I was on Pac Sun. I was on Pac Sun heavy.
Shouts out to the originators and still rocking V-necks. I still see some of y'all out there rocking V-necks right now.
That's when I was Pac Sun, y'all. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing about it. I was like, Pac Sun, I'm going today. Like, that's where I got all the fits.
I still love Pac Sun.
Pac Sun is hard, but no, they've done morph though.
Yeah.
Old school Pac Sun was like, ooh. But now it's now Pac Sun is like up there with urban, like high key.
Hey, they are trying. They're trying.
And H&M is like coming up, back up. H&M is coming back up because they dipped.
He never left.
I never left.
H&M is coming right back.
Shouts out,
Shout out to H&M.
I'm be real. all that monkey movement.
Yeah, that was.
I went with it. Remember, I went in there with you.
Yeah.
We was in San Francisco, and you was like, "Come on, let's go in here." And I was like, "Man, we ain't going in there after what happened." He said, "Man," he said, "I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't my fight."
It ain't my fight though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here politicking. You know?
Yeah, that was wrong.
I said
but
that was
wrong.
You know,
It was wrong. It was wrong.
It was racist, but look.
When it comes to my pockets though,
yeah.
I gotta get
Because
H&M.
H&M is gonna keep it cheap.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was like,
They coming back with their outerwear. H&M got some cold jackets right now.
H&M need to bring back. I don't know if y'all canceled. I ain't been there in a minute, but I hope y'all got the thing where we can bring in old clothes and get a voucher.
Oh, see, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know if they got
you
that.
bring all your old merch you don't want.
Okay.
anything, and then they give you a voucher and then you can shop with
Shop,
that.
okay.
Yeah, you feel me? So if they doing that, still do that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there with old clothes.
But you remember when we was in there and you was like, "You want me to buy you something?" You was like, "You'll feel better about it if I buy it. You want me to go to check out and do it for you?" He was like, "I'll buy it for you." That's
For real, I did though. Yeah, I was like, yo.
He was like, "Cause maybe it'll be different if I buy
Yeah,
it."
it's secondhand H&M. You know, secondhand.
That's second. Oh, I got this from Pull the Tag. Pull the Tag for you?
Yeah.
Pull the Tag for you? Bet. Like,
But yeah, man, that's crazy.
I love it though.
Yeah, but man, those Vans, it was a thing because it went from the ones we was talking about to those checkerboard, and then it went to you just got the plain colors with the laces. It had like the 3 eyelets.
What
are those called?
Authentics.
Yeah, the authentics. The authentics, but you had to get authentic navy or
Yeah.
authentic white. That was it. That was it. White or blue.
White, navy, or red.
Yeah,
White,
that was
navy,
it.
It was those 3 colors.
Those 3.
Then black was really starting.
Then black popped off, but I never got on the black train.
I
I
love
felt
black.
it was a little serial killery.
I love black, but it was just the fact that the white laces was gonna get
like the all black Air
Yeah.
Force.
low key get trash.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But man, if you had the V's, that's all I'll say.
That's all
It was
you
you
need.
was a true. And
All
I'm
you need is
telling
that
you, you
band.
couldn't even go. Like you had to go to a skate shop. Like we had that 818 skate shop by us on Chatsworth, so
It's
we
still
were.
there.
It's still there, exactly. But so we had that all the time. But yeah, it was Borders, something like that. You really couldn't even get it.
Literally, it was like
And then the V came all the way. Yeah, it was. And it was like skate shoe, like because they were a little fat. Like
Yeah.
if you didn't have those, get out.
remember
Right?
the killer shoes? What was the skate shoes?
The DC Osiris, like all those. I didn't like the Osiris. The Osiris was too fat. Yeah. But let's get into another Jordan release here. Billie Eilish, guys, getting the Jordan 15 collab. You will never catch me in a Jordan 15. But I know Billie Eilish about her sneakers.
Yeah, these is clean.
The men's clean? No. I can't wear them, no.
I can't wear 15.
I cannot.
I like the stealth the best, which is that straight all black. But
What's the tongue doing? I don't like that.
I like the shoe.
That's just part.
I bet you I know who do like it too.
Who?
Dad.
Probably because he like boot tight,
Yeah, I bet you he did.
just laced up.
He got that.
He got that like
what
boot
J-
crave
What's
going
that
on.
J that he got with the flap up front?
Yeah, the one that comes off on the side and stuff. Yeah.
The 14?
No, it don't come off the side. Well, do it come
No,
off?
I know what you're
It's
talking
flap
about. It's
down.
like I know which one is that?
blue.
Is that the 16?
It's blue and it go up.
It's ugly.
And it got like a parade thing on the front.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's like triangular,
You know
right?
what I'm talking about with the
Triangular.
All right, look, he laughing. I'm gonna tell him. When in the band, when you play in the band, you get shoes, right? But when you get shoes, they have shoes on top of those shoes.
I know what you. It's like a shroud. A shroud.
Oh,
A shroud.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know how Forrest has like a.
Yeah, you got that. It's the
You're right.
16 or something.
That's my bad. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
What about the
that's what I'm
16?
saying. Like he got the parade.
Yeah, these ones.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
things is
yeah.
ugly. Them is trash.
Nah.
Hey, the homie used to play in the 18s and they used to squeak.
Them is
I'm gonna put
garbage.
them out there, but yeah, they used to squeak. We was in junior high school. The homie would come down the court, coldest crossover. But what was it, the 18s you said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
he had the
18s.
18s on, they be squeaking.
People get are those the ones where people get the wheat?
Yeah.
The wheat colorway in the 18?
No. That's
the
the what's this one? Is the 14th? No,
That's
this
the
is
15.
16.
16 is
It's
the
the
wheat.
16.
Yeah, 16 is
But
gross.
so 15
These is
through
gross.
15 through 18.
I don't even count them.
15 through 18 is more of a boot type feel.
Yeah,
So I
it's
see what
booty.
he was doing there. I personally like these, especially
What's
if they,
that tongue?
it's you know, it's a delicacy. You know what I mean?
Now this is the
But-
thing though. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah.
the thing though. That shoe. I just can't wear the shoe because I know my foot is big. Now people.
That's gonna be narrow. It's gonna be narrow.
People got a small foot, they'll rock that.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone in our family kind of has a big foot, actually.
We have big foot, yeah.
So I see why you say that.
Pretty much.
But yeah, like even if we not tall, we got like our feet are big.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it's just like I like the stealthy look to it. It gives me like an airplane type of vibe.
It ain't stealthy.
I'm personally not gonna go.
It ain't stealthy.
But go ahead.
I'm personally not gonna go after these ones, and I don't even have the all black stealth in my collection. But I think they look good. Me personally,
I just didn't know they was gonna give it to Billie Eilish.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was that much of a sneakerhead.
Well, I mean,
I know she dresses.
She dresses,
and I know she dresses like off, like she ain't the norm. Like she's not the typical pop star.
Yeah, she do it on purpose.
Yeah. But I didn't know she was like Jordan head like that. But okay, shouts out to Billie.
Yeah,
I
mean, if it's for her,
yeah,
I feel like that whole
because that's her steez right there. Yeah. Like that kind of
So that'll bring people more and more to that shoe. Yes, for sure. But damn, yeah, I couldn't. I like it though. I wish my foot was smaller.
That's what we looking at.
Get into that. The Air Trainer 3. That's heat. But you know I'm into the Air Trainer. Remember Blair tried to play me and say I didn't know nothing about him. Remember?
I seen.
And then I had to show you my watch list. We can roll back the tape because we got the footage.
Back. You don't have me researching all day.
And then we rolled back and you was talking about Birks is trash. And then which one did you want? You wanted some fur Birks. That's the same thing. So you played yourself with that rollback.
I rolled back the tape last week.
And then you got played because you wanted something.
I like that Air Trainer.
The Air Trainer's hard. I'm into the Air Trainers.
The only thing I like,
but it's gonna be hard to rob though. Don't you think that's weird? Like putting some, maybe on a guy it's different, but I feel like for a girl, like what you put on.
Anything. Don't strap the.
Don't lace it up tight. Obviously.
And don't have that strap up. Like don't put the strap in the thing. Like let it fly. I'll say let it fly.
It's a little too wide.
It's not gonna flap though. The thing is,
it's not gonna be.
Your strap is so
loosey-goosey.
It's not. Your strap is so firm that you're gonna fold it. The first day you get it, it's just gonna go.
Oh,
so it's gonna look like it's on.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a lot. It's a lot of shoe. That's what I'll say. It's a lot of shoe.
There's a lot of shoe on it.
But if
it's a lot of material.
You can throw on the pink flannel with a whole whatever color and just call it day. Whatever that neon and pop.
Because I'm into the Air Trainers. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it.
You can even fuck with the orange.
But the OGs is hard. But the OG Bo Jackson ones is hard.
Yeah, those is cool. But I think those are the ones I had on the watch list.
I like them.
Yeah, but there's also
and then you try to say I didn't know.
There's another one. I can't remember the name. It's like copper or something like that. But them is the ones too. Them is tough. What's his name had him on his feet? Spike Lee.
Oh, he did? But these are the Saquon Barkley Air Trainer 3s. They're dropping October 8th for $140.
Saquon be killing it too.
Yeah, so if y'all want those, go ahead. I remember Saquon had a sneaker shopping episode. He went off, so he a little sneakerhead. Now he got a little Air Trainer 3. That's cool. Yeah. 140 is super affordable too. Yeah. But they didn't go that expensive back in the day, were they?
No.
It's just that resale.
Yeah.
That resale will get you every time. But those dropping October 8th, so if you guys want those, be ready to click that button. I feel like they should sit, but I mean, like we just talked about, we in this hype culture.
You also never can tell.
You'll never know.
They're not gonna sit.
Nope. But Blair, anything else you going after that we didn't hit on? What?
I'm chilling till
I'm chilling. I'm broke right now.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
There
is the Jordan 11 Wolf Gray that comes out. I believe it is on.
Oh, they dropping the Wolves. I had those. Remember, I copped them in the. Didn't I have the Wolf Gray? I copped them when I went to Portland. Remember, I was in the
Jordan 11 Wolf Gray.
Oh, I had the 12. It was the 12 Wolf Gray.
I was gonna say. I was like, when you have some Jordan 11 Wolf Gray?
It wasn't 11. It was the 12 Wolf Gray because it was the narrow one.
You did have
it was
those,
the thin one. Yeah, and I copped them in
ones, yeah.
But those are cool. I'll wear a 12. I always say after the 12, forget it.
Yeah, but them is the golf ones. But I need the non-golf. For the military blue 4s. I've been waiting on those. They've been hinting at that because it's been the 30th anniversary for it. But so for me, I'm looking at the Wolf Gray. But to be honest, at the same time,
you ain't gonna get them.
I don't have to get them because I still never got my Bread 11s that I've been talking about on here forever too.
Since the first episode.
Yeah, so
since the first episode.
Clean. So
Yeah, you gotta get them bread.
But outside of that,
Did you get something though, bread?
Yeah, I think you did.
I felt like you got a bread something.
Yeah. The fourth?
I think you got 2.
Okay,
I
that's
got
what you
bread
got.
fourth.
Okay,
I got bread.
Yeah,
bread
you
ones,
bread
I
it
got
out.
bread. Yeah, I'm saying I got bread 3.
You got bread.
I got breads, yeah.
You got loaf. You got loaf.
Yeah. You got a whole loaf. That's what you got.
But nah, so I'm chilling. I really am chilling. There are these like loafers that I want to get, but outside of that, I'm cool.
Yeah, them though. I was showing Mom the other day those Prada loafers.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. Why didn't they
how much is
$1,000? I was like,
Prada.
but them Prada loafers is nasty. Like I don't even want to put them up because I don't want people going and buying them. And while I'm saving up. But them Prada loafers is fire.
Nah,
but whenever you go to that
that's
designer,
also niche though. That's niche. People,
Yeah.
you can show everyone knows, and they probably
Yeah.
be able to buy them.
And they won't even they're not even gonna up the price.
no, they're gonna stay at that price. There's no resale value in Prada.
Clean.
Yeah. Like I wonder why that is though. Because they're already so expensive to begin with. What you gonna make them 5 racks?
Yeah. And people aren't gonna go after them because people aren't gonna spend
It's not-
$1,000 to try
it's
to
not
flip
like
it and make
streetwear,
$1,000.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just different.
Yeah,
just
it's a different kind of. When you're playing in that high end fashion game, it's
different.
It's different. But you dropping cash right away.
Because
you
even
know?
sometimes those type of shoes can even go on sale.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
a little bit, you know.
Yep. A little bit. It'll still be woo. You gotta
It's
you
still
know
pricey, but yeah.
take out a second mortgage sometime. But you know it is what it is.
Second mortgage.
Yeah, sell, okay, sell.
Okay.
What?
Blair on that Babel.
No, I'm not on Babbel, but I am learning.
But anyways, Eric, anything you going after? You looking at some dunks that look like? What you looking at?
Ones and stuff. You need ones.
You on that one's craze?
I'm on one's craze. The only thing
I'm down with that. Just collect the colorways. Collect the colorways.
For real. So I don't know what colorway I'm gonna have next, but I'm looking for one. If some money drop.
Yeah, it's all about the financials. You know, it's about the financials right now.
Some money gotta drop my way. You know, but you know how everybody.
Broke, fight broke. You know.
So that's what it be.
Yeah, but for me too. Right now, we chilling. We chilling right now.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, if I do get a little bit of bread here and there, it'll go to
What you gonna mess with? What you mess with?
just probably. I'm trying to get back on that Air Max 1. Get those colorways because there's like a bunch of purple colorways that I saved. I just gotta hit them, but they're not bad. It's $138. Like
I
I
got
can
some
buy that.
exciting news. I'm coming over to the docks.
Thank you. Welcome to the team, man. I gotta get those sandals too.
Yeah.
Them Doc sandals. Let me know if I got the sandals in
I still
store.
haven't gotten Dad's shoe yet too, but I'm gonna do that. We talking about doing it this week.
Okay.
Or next.
When you go, let me know if they got the sandals because
Okay.
them was heat.
I got a docket. I wanna.
You gotta dock it because you can dress up a dock like if you ever
but
suit
he's
it.
even gonna do it with the shorts too.
With the shorts that go, like you can just
I
rock.
know that.
Docs go with everything.
I'm high top.
See,
I'm
yeah.
high top with a dot.
Oh, yeah.
High top dot.
You
I
can
think
lace
it's
lace them up. They look good. Leave them loose. They look good.
Always loose for me.
Yeah, I'm about to loosen up. I'm thinking like I don't know if they're black. I don't know. You know for sure.
Yeah.
If they're black, but they're kind of like multicolored. It's kind of like it has that kind of like hieroglyphic.
Oh, okay, like a patent one.
Yeah,
The patent leather kind of one.
Yeah, no. It's like it's still leather, but it's
Yeah.
just like it shows like multiple colors. It doesn't just look black. It look like it shows kind of like.
They got. I
green
mean, they got.
in there, like a green, a purple in there. Like
They
everybody
got
just
the-
like goes by the weather, like when
Oh, for real?
walking around, like just depending on how the sun hit.
Yeah, I'll
That's
have to
the
see
color of
them.
the shoe. I don't know, like, but I'm pretty sure you've seen them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
But
for
they
a
got
dot.
every colorway. Like they got dope collabs.
I'm gonna go for a dot. For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, you know, I'm docked out. That was my first shoe that put me in this world.
You feel
So
me?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for docs.
So
We wouldn't be slate lacing today.
So I need a dock
And you
and
would be the sneaker
head
he
cheese today.
wearer if it wasn't for me.
Blair, don't
I
even
birthed
go there.
everybody.
Look at Blair. Blair always talk big game.
He said he birthed them. What?
Blair always talk big game.
Hello, mother.
Hello, father.
Nah, honestly, if it wasn't for mom giving me,
mother.
if it wasn't for mom giving me like the Clarks and the Bass, I probably wouldn't even be on the shoe game. Because those first dress shoes, I was like, oh,
Ask
you can.
Mom. Ask
I was
Mom.
like,
I'll
oh,
put
you
it
can
on.
really do things with shoes. Like that's when you start like creating and crafting, and then from there, it's a wrap. Where we are today is
Ask
crazy.
Mom. I'll
I
put
seen
it
you
on.
killing it. I seen
Yeah.
you killing it in the Clarks.
Yep, the Clarks. Oh,
I seen you killing it.
don't sleep on them.
I'm like, okay.
But yeah, no, it's crazy. But from where we are now is ridiculous stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I was saying like I gotta kind of like chill out. I'm pulling the Hakeem time, you know what I'm saying? Rocking the shoe. a little overly.
Yeah.
And then box it, you know what I mean? And then be like, dang. Like,
Yeah, you gotta, you know,
Space it out.
Mm-hmm. So
push it out slow.
with that being said, that's why I started dipping in the croc and sandal game.
The sandal game is about to be on the up and up once I get my hands on these dot sandals. I'm about to be out here sandaled out.
Right.
You know, really, it's summertime for me,
You be down here
24/7. Yeah.
You gonna need it down. Like, what?
I do not care.
Out here, croc down.
Yep.
All winter.
But Blair actually got the Crocs. Did you put them up for sale?
Not yet. They still sitting. They sitting.
Okay. I know, but you could have listed them. You didn't list them.
I didn't list them yet.
Yeah, you about to
Well,
go ahead. That's
yeah.
gonna be the start of your greatness. Look, it's a win for him. He started flipping them.
Yep.
He
You becoming the
shoot.
beast. You becoming the beast that we talking about, though.
Yeah.
That's the downside.
But he gonna be able
it's
to
a cold
afford
game.
his whole
Yeah.
shoe thing just off that fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. He's gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, grab and shoot one.
Yep.
So something to get something.
I wish you the best, man.
Hey, best to all. But yeah, on that note, I mean, we got some good stuff coming up. Obviously, we got more sneakers, more film news, all that good stuff.
All day.
Follow the story. The Drip or Drown challenge is coming probably within this week or next week. Y'all got your photos up. I just gotta get my photos up. And we'll be going from there. So tap in, vote, follow us at Slate Laced.
But gang.
That's how we do. It is the Slate Laced gang. We are out.